Sons of bitches and motherfuckers. Hey, how's it going? This is Vince Omega, and this is my second video about AviSynth. Now remember when I told you that you can actually make a colleague of videos using AviSynth? Well, I sort of did something like that. Instead of actually doing like a small picture-in-picture thing, what I did was I took 4 videos, resized them to the same size, and I stacked them together. You can actually have them overlaid together too if you wanted to do that. That's not my intention with this particular video. I actually wanted to do like a sort of pseudo-DVD menu using AviSynth. The whole thing's not complete. I'm missing the music, and I don't exactly have it set up the way I want it, but I just pretty much put it together quickly. Not really quickly, but I kind of put this together quickly and just basically go over how you would go about doing this with AviSynth. Now, unlike the last video where this picture-in-picture script was basically 4 lines, this one is about 33. Reason being is because I had to do a whole bunch of recursive programming. Well, it's not really recursive, but in a sense it's recursive. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But essentially, in order to get it to do this, to have 4 actual videos side by side, each playing slowly in virtual dub, but each playing, I first had to define a BlankClip. AviSynth has a function where you can define a BlankClip. As you can see, some of the functions, well, some of the arguments of the functions are right here. Oh, and by the way, I'm not using Notepad++ to show you the code for this. Instead, I'm actually using a line editor that was designed for AviSynth, so it'll make it much easier to see. Okay, so I basically used a BlankClip. I defined the variable canvas, set it equal to BlankClip. Wait, hold on for a minute. Let me just resize the text, see if I can do that. And my computer's not responding because it's a piece of crap, given that. Oh. That's not what I wanted. Okay, looks like I just discovered something. It can also render video within itself. Not what I wanted. Give me a minute. I guess I was looking at the wrong thing. But anyway, I hope you see the text. Anyway, I'm probably going to post a pastebin with the text anyway, so you'll see it that way. So in any event, this text editor also renders video, which is neat. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. Basically explaining some of the functions of BlankClip. You got length that basically controls the time of the video, of the blank video that you just created. Of course, width and height defines the actual physical properties of it. Pixel type determines the video, basically the pixel resolution of it. FPS, frames per second. This is essentially 30 frames per second here. And then you got a denominator, which is 1001, so you got 30. You got 30 frames per second divided by I guess 0.1001, and essentially becomes 29.95 for some reason. I don't think it's divided either. Don't take my word for it. The formula is somewhere on AviSynth.org, so you can look for it there. And of course, this is the audio rate. This is 48K, stereo true, color black. You can make the color whatever you want. Okay, and using AVI source, as I explained AVI source in the previous video with picture-in-picture, I basically brought in 4 different videos. After I did that, I took I used the function called ImageReader. ImageReader, what that did was it basically loads up like static images, like pings, a static GIF, essentially anything that doesn't move, that's not already in video. You can actually load it and convert it into a video. They have start and end frames. You probably want to make it match the BlankClip so it's in line with everything else. I had the frames be 29.95 frames per second to match the BlankClip, and I'm using devil processing. You don't have to use devil processing, but you can if you want to. Personally, I don't know what the difference is between devil processing and the internal processor for images, so I just went with true. Okay, bicubic resize, I explained that in the previous video. And down here, I also explained what layer was, but you see that I have canvas being defined multiple times. Now, the reason why I did this is because I had to essentially make this process recursive, because as you know, layer and overlay does the same thing. They only take 2 videos and merge them. They don't merge more than 2 videos. Now, work a way around that is essentially have one video actually add to itself. So this video is going to be canvas is the one that's actually acting as the catalyst. As you see with the first canvas equal layer, I have canvas and insert one being merged. But then I go on to define canvas again, and I use layer to have canvas merge with insert 2. Now, from the previous instruction that we had, canvas has already been merged with insert 1. So really, we have canvas plus insert 1 merging with insert 2. And then next one's canvas plus insert 1 plus insert 2 be merged with insert 3, etc. and so forth. It's also the same case with overlay. Overlay is a little different. Overlay basically does the same thing as layer, and it gives you the ability to add a mask. A mask is basically like a video overlay you can put over a video. I may go over that in another video with an idea I have. But right now I'm not going to do that. Overlay has other modes that you can use. Like, it starts with a default of blend, but you can actually do blend, add, subtract, multiply, chroma, luma, lighten and dark, soft light, hard light, difference, and exclusion. If you want to know the differences between them, like I said, you can hop over to AviSynth.org. It basically explains it better than I would in this video. Gray mask, that's also affects the mask argument of overlay. I omitted the mask argument of overlay because I'm not using a mask. By the way, if you do plan on using a mask, it has to be the same size as the video that you're merging it with. So if you have a big video, you have to make a big mask in like Photoshop or GIMP. And the last argument is just overlay by itself, because we already took canvas and added it to itself recursively so many times that the last one is not needed. Now, unfortunately, because I had to add the videos together so many times, it results in the text looking less than desired. So I'm actually looking for a more elegant solution than something that's 33 lines. I'm pretty sure there's a way to get around this without doing 33 lines, and essentially 13 of them are dedicated to recursive programming. But yeah, if you basically follow these steps, or well, basically follow the example of this program, you can basically come out with something that looks like this. And of course, you could throw this on YouTube and put annotations over these, and these will act as your menus. And as you see, I am actually working on something that I plan on releasing later. I just haven't gotten around to doing all the videos for it yet. I just started on this project, so I haven't worked on an intro yet. But yeah. But that's pretty much it. That's how you would do a sort of DVD menu sort of thing with AviSynth. Of course, you can also load audio into it too. I may add that video as add the random to this. Well, not add the random, how you pronounce that, in addition to this video at a later date. But for now, I think that's enough actually. Like I said, I'm gonna paste the code on pastebin 2, not pastebin 1, but pastebin 2. It's gonna be in the description, and that's pretty much that. Hopefully you got something out of this. I know I did. It took me about 3 or 4 hours of actually working on this to figure everything out, and get all the kinks and bugs out of it, which is pretty sad for 33 lines, but I haven't programmed in a while, so get off my back. This has been Omega, and I'm signing off.